popping my shit and I see they can't take it. Don't go broke trying to show how you made it. Put up middle fingers for who hating on what they created. That nut I but sacred. My bitches, they vary from ranges. I'm a player, no.
Hey boss babes, welcome to another week in my life. It's the real Miss.Savage. So these days, honey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, most of what I do is consist of eating, fulfilling my cravings, and having my morning latte. I've been a really chill girl lately, but this really chill girl has been eating. And today you guys get to walk with me through my appetite this week. You guys get to see a lot of my meals that I prepared at home and a few of the meals that I went out and got. Of course, y'all know I have to go do my grocery shopping, my little daily, weekly grocery shopping, so I can ensure that I have my quality meals when I do eat at home, okay? But yeah, lately it's just been consisting of a lot of morning sickness, which you guys will see here as well. So my energy has kind of been all over the place with that. So I've just been eating, fulfilling my cravings as much as I can, and resting as much as I can as well. And trying to eat things that I know, one, that I want to eat, and two, that are good for the baby. So if you guys have any recommendations about things that you can eat for a developing baby inside of you, comment below. And I kind of touched on that in my last vlog. I talked to you guys about how I be having a lot of morning sickness. And it dawned on me after listening to some other content creators out there, or at least some people that were on the panel of some content creators. They mentioned how morning sickness it can be something all day. It doesn't even have to be in the morning just because that's the name. And that's something that dawned on me during my pregnancy, thinking that it was only a morning thing. No, baby. Let me tell you right now, you can get morning sickness at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. You can get it 9 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter. It just depends on, for me, it depends on what I eat. Like a lot of things, some things I'll eat, and as soon as I start eating them, the baby's like, I do not like that. It's coming right back up. Go to the toilet. Some things I eat, they'll sit on my stomach perfectly fine, and I'll be all good. It just really, I guess it kind of just depends on what this baby likes. It just controls everything about what I eat. Like a few weeks ago, I went to Bona Beef, which is a Chicago Italian beef place, and I couldn't get my beef down. I don't know. I thought I was eating too fast, and my baby was like, maybe you eating too fast. Not my baby, but my man was like, maybe you eating too fast. You should slow it down. But it was already too late. It was too late. I had to go that all the way up and never even finish the meal. If I can tell you how many meals that I do not even get a chance to finish, that's why I just prefer to cook at home, because I know I'll just be able to make more. But God forbid, I go to a freaking STK and the baby doesn't like my freaking meal and I have to go run to the toilet, it's just gone. It's just waste at that point. So I try and cook at home as much as I possibly can so that I can have nice large quantities, because if not, it's always questionable whether or not the baby's going to like what I decide to eat that day. But it's been going a lot better. It's not an everyday thing for me. It's more like a every other day kind of thing. It's like, okay, this day I'm fine, full of energy. Next day it's like, okay, baby's like, I gave you a break, mommy. Now let's get back to the regular scheduled programming. You're not going to eat your breakfast. Okay, you're going to throw up the first 5 minutes and you can come back right to it. That's one thing I have learned to do. After I do end up getting a little sickness, I just end up fighting through it and just going ahead and finish my food. This is me at the jerk station. Super good. Something that time that we went the first time, we ate there, and when you eat at places, sometimes the quality is a little bit different than when you take it home. You can see how dry that mac and cheese is. It's telling y'all it's dry. You see it. Wasn't really that impressed this time around, but I'm gonna give them one more chance. I'm gonna give them one more go around. And of course, I have to have my weekly tacos. I'm a taco girl, okay? I live in Little Mexico as far as I'm concerned, and there's tacos everywhere. So I make sure I get my tacos in weekly. Never really had an issue down in my tacos, thank goodness, okay? And this is me at home, probably just making some boiled eggs. Sometimes I get a craving for just boiled eggs in particularly. So sometimes I will just boil me 3 eggs and then just season them a little bit, a little salt and pepper and cayenne, and yeah, I'd be good to go. And that'd be a little midday snack for me. I had a craving a few days ago for oatmeal, so I went ahead and got me some fresh oats, the oats that you put on the stove, not the instant oatmeal, and had me some French bread and some eggs, and that did me good. This was another particular craving that I had this week. I was craving some at-home burgers, like homemade burgers. So I made me some homemade burgers, and I made me some green beans with some potatoes in them. Weird combination, but hey, it's what I was craving, so I went ahead and prepared it. I was just thankful I had all the fixings to do so. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't eat my burgers like most people eat their burgers. I don't put bread and cheese and lettuce on them and tomatoes. That's just a little too much texture in my mouth. I'm not into all of that. So I really just eat my burger like with a little bit of shredded cheese, mozzarella preferably, really. And I just eat it with a fork. Like, I don't eat burgers like as a burger how people typically eat them. Really strange, I know, but hey, that's why I'm me and you're you, okay? Okay, so it's not very often, and I'll try and insert a clip. It's not very often that I get a soul food craving. And if you know anything about Chicago, if you really want some soul food, you damn near have to drive all the way to Chicago in the city to get some really good soul food. So I'm like, I know how to cook. So guess what? I prepared a nice Sunday dinner for my man for the first and last time until we're married. I gave him a little sneak peek of what he could be expecting. But baby, what I did learn in my life of dating is you do not do wifely duties on a girlfriend budget, honey. So this was a first and a last time thing until I'm married. But I just gave him a little taste of a good old Sunday dinner and let him know, like, your girl can throw down. And he was quite impressed. I just hooked him up with a little something, a little bit of ATL style lemon pepper fried wings. I cooked some baked mac and cheese with 3 different cheeses. I made some smoked turkey tail collard greens and some potatoes in there. And I made some yams on the stove. I made some sweet good old cornbread. And he loved every single bit of it. He was really overly impressed. And I'm like, thank you very much. But I didn't tell him this was going to be the last meal until we get married. But he'll find out when he finds out, But it's funny because we've cooked together before. Like, we've had grilling sessions before because I really want to make sure he can cook too. But I'm trying to, like, nicely let him know, like, baby, you don't got to worry about touching the stove with me, okay? Honestly, I just want you to focus on the grill aspect of our relationship when it does come to cooking. I've been trying to figure out, like, the nicest way to let him know, like, baby, I know you say you can cook, but you don't got to worry about that as my man. You just don't have to worry about that. But when it comes to that grill, you are the grill master. You can grill me some food all day long. But when it comes to that stove and that baking stuff, you don't have to worry about that, baby. I got that, okay? But yeah, this was... Oh, let me insert the clips. This is why it just be so funny to me. And people be like, oh, you're so small. They just don't know. I can put away some food, you guys. I really can. But yeah, that's one of my favorite little things to do. I love to eat. I love to indulge in a good quality meal. And yeah, that was that meal I prepared for my man, and he really enjoyed it. He barely let me go home for like 48 hours, but it was okay. We had a good little time. Most of the days I do try and start my day with oatmeal, the real oats, just to have something hearty on my stomach that sits on me for at least a few hours at the beginning of the day. Never really had issues with my oats, and that's always been good to me. Oats with a little bit of bread, French bread preferably, and probably some fruits on the side, and of course a latte and a water normally does me justice in the mornings. But yeah, so if you guys see like 2 to 3 oatmeal breakfast clips, that's why. It's because 9 times out of 10, if I have oatmeal at home, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare oatmeal just like that. Oh, and I like to put a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and just a little bit of butter on the inside, and then more butter afterwards. And oh my gosh, you can't tell me I don't make the best of oatmeal. A little bit of eggs, a little bit of wheat toast that I had, and perfect latte, and 2 tangerines on the side. And that is a good breakfast for me. Normally sits on my stomach very well, holds me over, helps give me the energy to start my day. And this again is Jerkyard, and you will get to see the plate at the end. Like I said, I wasn't that impressed with this visit, and this was only my second time here, only because that mac and cheese was just a little bit too dry. But next time I'm gonna give him another chance. And I'm gonna sit down and and I'm gonna make sure, you know, that everything is everything. And this plate was like $34, I think, right around the $34 mark. Yeah. And you will get to see my plate very shortly, and in the end of this video you get to see just some clips from throughout my week. But yeah, you can see the dryness on that mac and cheese. But I still went ahead and did Car Chronicles and tried it in the car, because baby, I wanted to get the hell out of Chicago at that point. I literally just came for jerk chicken and to get the hell out of Chicago. That was literally it. But if you have any other jerk places aside from Jerk 48 that you can recommend in Chicago, because I done been to Jerk 48 all my life, so any other jerk places you can recommend, let me know. Comment below. Okay, it's the real Miss Savage, and I hope you enjoy this little mini foodie vlog with me and the week of my life being a pregnant girly. Most nights, and as many nights as I can, I like to go ahead and sleep next to my man. I just love when we get to do that. Oh, we did find an amazing tea place. I think it's like an Arabic tea place. Oh my god, they had hibiscus raspberry tea, and it was exactly what I needed in that day. So I had 2 cups. First cup was on a stranger because I found $10 outside. Second cup was on my man, so I got to have some free tea that day. I cannot wait to go back and try some more of that fresh hibiscus and raspberry tea. If you haven't tried it, baby, you need to try it. That used to be like my signature tea when I lived in Georgia and I was able to go to the Fresh Mart. Look at the color of it. It's so dark and just creamy like, and you can taste all of the flavors. When I tell you, go get you some hibiscus raspberry tea, baby, you will not regret. It's gonna be worth it. No man is perfect, but some men are worth it. He did give me some cute little roses, my favorite color, roses. So got my movie theater tickets. This is actually my first time coming to see a movie by myself, but listen, I seen the reviews for this movie over a month ago at this point, and I thought it was coming out last month, and I was so disappointed when I found out it was coming out in September. I thought it was coming out like the next week after, you guys. So I have been anticipating this movie, Jordan Peele. You got me out of the house on movie opening day on a Friday to come see your movie. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. This movie better be good as I think it's going to be, because this is up my alley. This is my kind of movie. And I love Jordan Peele films, not to mention. So, super excited to see this. I got my little ticket. I didn't know how much a movie ticket costs, but I got one. It's so different. Like, they normally have the podium and people there. No people here. I just went straight to the computer concessions and got my ticket. Ciao. So, I'm excited. I'll let you guys know how the movie is. Well, I can't really let y'all know because then I'm going to ruin it. So, get out there and go see the movie. It's a good one.
What happened in that basement really changed it.
So after I finished watching him, I went to go get a smoothie before I made some dinner. Him, 10 out of 10, go see it. So when I got home, I made some chicken and pasta, one of my granny's favorite dishes she used to make all the time. God rest her soul. But yeah, I decided to make that when I got home. I was craving it and it filled me up nice and good. But yeah, if you guys like those kind of Hollywood conspiracy movies and kind of talking about like just conspiracies and stuff, that's my kind of movie. If you're into those kind of flicks and things like that, you should definitely go check it out. I highly recommend 10 out of 10. Go check out him. I enjoyed it. Rotten Tomatoes didn't give it a good score, but damn, Rotten Tomatoes, I said it's good. Okay, well, it's been a nice vlog. It's the real Miss Savage, and I'm signing out of here. Thanks for kicking it with me.